morning, students. Our topic name is Regions of India. 2.4 Three regions for the India. In this topic, our topic name is three regions for India. What is the meaning of the vision? Vision means to dream. That means in this topic, writer state that three visions for the India. You understand? The visions means dream. Dr. Abdul Kalam state that three visions for the India. That means they state that dream for India. That means they state that three visions or three dreams for India. First up, I will read this topic and then I will give explanation about this point. Dr. Abdul Kalam, the father of India's integrated guided missile program, state three visions for India based on the achievement and progress that he was witnessed in the history of the nations and during his own career as a missile scientist. Dr. Abdul Kalam's three visions for the India are freedom, development and standing up. The focus of his presentation is on developing India to its fullest potential, thus standing up to the rest of the world with a fully validated self-respect for the achievement that have been obtained in the modern time. If we are not free, no one will respect us. That means in this first para, Abdul Kalam, that means our topic name is the three visions for the India. That means he state that three dreams for the India. The writer of this topic is Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. That means he state that three visions of India. Visions means to dream or an ideal. Visions means to dream or an ideal. An ideal. What is the meaning of vision? To dream and to dream, or second meaning is the to ideal. Then next, that means Abdul Kalam, that father of India integrated guided missile program, state three visions for the India based on the achievement and progress that he has witnessed. That means Dr. Abdul Kalam, who was known as the father of the Indian integrated guided missile program. That means who is known as the India's integrated guided missile program. Who is known as the father of the India's integrated guided missile program. Who is known as the Dr. Abdul Kalam. Abdul Kalam. That means Abdul Kalam did work is honestly on this missile program, and he is also known as the father of the India's integrated guided missile program. You understand the meaning of vision? Visions means to dream. Missile programs take three visions for India based on the achievement and progress that he has witnessed in the history of the nation and during his own career as a missile scientist. You know, the Abdul Kalam is also missile scientist. That means he do work in the missile scientist. That means he state three visions. That means he tell the three visions for the India, and that means India based on the achievement and progress that has witnessed in history of nation and during his own career. That means the Abdul Kalam state three visions or three dreams for the India during his own career as a missile scientist. That means he was a state three dreams for the India in his own career in the missile scientist. Then Dr. Kalam's three visions for India are freedom, development and standing up. Standing up means being brave and facing challenges. Standing up. Standing up means being brave. Being brave and facing challenges. Facing challenges. Facing challenges. Standing up to means to being brave and facing challenges. That means in this Dr. Abdul Kalam stated that three dreams for the India. First is the freedom, second is the development, and third is the standing up. His focus of the presentation is on developing India to the fullest potential while standing up to the rest of the world with the validated self-respect for the achievement that has been obtained in the modern time. That means your given potential means to capacity or ability. Potential in the word. Next word is potential. Next word is potential to ability to capacity. Ability or to capacity. The next word is validated. Validated means confirm with proof. Confirm with proof. Confirm with proof. That means Dr. Abdul Kalam states three visions for the India. First is the freedom, second is the development, and third is the standing up. That means our country is a developing country, and here Dr. Abdul Kalam was converted our country developing into developed country. That means India is a developing India is fullest potential while standing up to the rest of the world with the fully validated self-respect for the achievement that has been obtained in the modern time. That means Dr. Abdul Kalam, Abdul Kalam sworn to the our country converted to developed India, and that means our ability or fullest potential means our capacity standing up to the rest while standing up to the rest of the world with a fully validated self-respect. That means you want to the others gives to our country self-respect and for the achievement that he has been obtained in the modern time. That means he want to achieve the obtained in the modern time. That means he want to convert our country developing to developed country. If we are not free, no one will respect us. That means here given one sentence of the Abdul Kalam. If we are not free, no one will respect us. That means we are not free. That means all of you not free at that time. No one used to you respect. No one here given one example with explanation. I have three visions for India. That means Dr. Abdul Kalam said that I have stated the three visions of visions for the India in 3000 year. Our history, peoples from all over the world have come from, invaded us, captured and land conquered our minds from the Alexander onward to Greek, the Portuguese, the British, the French, the Dutch, all the came and located at and took over what was the ours. And we have not done this to any other nations. We have not conquered anyone's. We have grabbed their lands, their culture and their history, not tried to force our way of life on them. Why? Because we respect the freedom of other. That means here given the, if we are not free, no one will respect us. That means you are not free, no one will respect us. That means here given one example. I have three visions for India. That means here Abdul Kalam say that I have three visions for India. In 3000 years, our history, peoples from all over the world have come and invaded us, captured and land the conquered our mind. That means 3000 years ago, peoples astonished about our culture, our history, and they came from they come or came from this country and indigenous us, captured our land and conquered our mind. That means they came from her or his country and they conquered our minds. From Alexander onward, the Greek, the Portuguese, the British, the French and Dutch all over the came and looted us and took over. That means took the authority of. Took over here means took authority. That means in our country, some peoples are like the British, the French, the Portuguese, who is the come and looted our, took over what was ours. We have not done this to any other nation. That means these Greeks, Portuguese, British, they came and looted us, and we have not done this to any other nation. That means our country is not looted our other countries or other nations. We have not conquered anyone's. That means our peoples or our country is not conquered anyone's. We have grabbed their lands. Grabbed means to make something with a sudden movement. That's we have not grabbed their lands. That means in our Indian peoples not grabbed. That means not captured others' lands, their culture, their history, not tried to force our way of them. Why? Because we respect the freedom of the other land. That means in our Indian peoples not grabbed or not captured other lands, because Indian peoples respect the freedom of the other. That means these people or you are or we are the respect to the freedom of the other. That means first vision of the India or for the India is the freedom, because you and me, that means all of us respect the freedom of the other. That why my first vision of India is the freedom. That means you understand the first vision here given the freedom. I believe that India had the first vision of freedom in 1857. That means in our country, that means in India, the first vision of freedom is the 1857. We started the war for the independence. That means at that time 1857 we started the war of independence. Independence, it is the freedom that we must protect the nurtures and build on natures means develop. That means we are start the after the 1857 we started the war for the independence. It is the freedom that we must protect the nurtures means to develop. To develop now and build on. If we are not free, no one will respect us. That means at that time we are not free, no one will respect us. That means at that time no one person give us the respect. My second vision for India is development. That means the second vision for the development is second vision for the India is the development. For 50 years we have been developing nation. That means in last 50 years our country is developing nations, not a developed country. It is time to see ourselves and developing nation. That means at that time we are all of you time to see ourselves and others and our country converted into developed nation. We are among the top 5 nations of the world in terms of the gross domestic product. We have 10% growth rate in the most area. That means we are among the top 5 nations of the world. That means gross domestic world. That means GDP. Term of the gross domestic product. We have 10% growth rate in most area. Our poverty level is falling and achievement are being globally recognized today. At lack of the self-confidence to ourselves is developed nation, self-reliant and self-assurance isn't that right? Here given the globally recognized and noticed and accepted all over the world. Globally recognized means to noticed and accepted all over the world. We lack of the self-confidence in our mind, the lack of self-confidence to see ourselves is developed nation. Self-reliance is self-development and self-assurance isn't this right? That means in our mind not a self-confidence to see ourselves and developed nation of self-reliance. Self-reliance means to self-development. Next part to see next with see next part. Thank you.